Hey guys. Okay, so we're gonna actually do this little vase. I actually got mine from Hobby Lobby. It wasn't a clearance section, but I am pretty sure you can find a ton of these or something similar at like Goodwill or like a secondhand store, right? So we are going to make this a little bit cuter, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and pull off that little tag. I honestly just forgot to take it off, but mine from Hobby Lobby, I don't remember when I got this, so it wasn't any time like super recent, but I got it for $6. It was originally like $25. So that's pretty exciting to me, right? I like a good find. Anyways, you guys type in the word love below and I will send you the supply list for some of the other items that we are going to be using today. Like the designs that we're going to be using and the colors that we're going to be using, I will send you that list. So we are going to put a cute little reminder. I think this would be a super cute thing for maybe like for mom or even for like the dinner table, right? So we're going to put it on this side. Now you can go ahead and clean the glass with alcohol, right? And then we'll go ahead and put the design on it. Hi. Have you guys given out your hugs today? Have you? Did you see my post earlier? Okay, this is super cute because it says, I can't say I love you enough. So this is your reminder. I think it's adorable. And we'll set it up here. Just like that. And I'll go ahead and do the entire thing. Now, what's cool about this glass is, one, if you use paste, you don't plan on washing this vase unless you change out the flowers, if you're putting real flowers in it. If you want to change the design, you can change it. So if you love this vase and it fits perfectly on your dining room table, keep the vase, use paste, okay? Then you can scrub it off whenever the season is done or the holiday is done, and then change it to something else, right? Or maybe you love this saying, but you want to change out the color with your decor as like, you know, your holiday or your seasons come up and you want to change things, okay? You even hugged both of your cats. Good. So I will tell you, I am using rose gold. It's a shimmer rose gold, so it's going to look beautiful on here. But since it is glass, you can also etch using some type of etch cream. There's plenty of them at all the stores. Just find one, Google it, Amazon it, whatever. You can use our screens with etching cream, okay? So I'm not gonna do it today just because I love this vase a lot and I would like to change it out. Typically, I will do etching cream on stuff that I don't ever want to change, right? So anyways, I said that because if you want it to look like it's etched, but you don't want to etch it, use Shimmer Frost. It is a white shimmer that I sell. It comes in a jar, a 3-ounce jar just like this, but Shimmer Frost if you want that etched looks. Thank you. Okay, so we're just gonna do, I really wanted to use the orchid color, but I didn't get a chance to find my orchid. It's a purple shimmer. I mean, this rose gold is also beautiful, but I absolutely love the orchid one. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on here and I'll show you guys the design. It is adorable if you don't have this design yet. And I'm gonna use 2 other designs that are the same size. That way you guys can see different things to make and take advantage of the buy 2 transfers, get 1 free special this month. And that'll save you $10 if you like these, the 3 designs that I'm gonna use today. Okay. Yay! Yes, etching is pretty cool. This is a pretty thick piece of glass. I'd probably leave the etching cream on there a lot longer if I were to do the etching cream, okay? I'm not doing the etching cream today. I am just doing some paste on here. Now, I really like to soak up my board eraser and put a ton of water on it when I am using glitter, right? So I'm gonna pour some water on the top. I know you guys can't see it in here, but I poured a bunch of water on the top of the transfer, and I'm gonna take a napkin and I'm gonna kind of wipe off some of that shimmer. Okay, because I will tell you the shimmer, of course, it's glitter, right? So that shimmer is just gonna sometimes get a little bit of everywhere, but it's okay because it comes out beautiful. I'm gonna flip that over. Let me get this back side cleaned off and we can let that sit and dry. Okay, let me wipe it off. So now, since I wiped down that front side, you guys, from the shimmer, not a lot of the shimmer sticks on the back of the transfer because that's sometimes where we see it. It's also buy two, get one free is offered to club members and anybody. So anybody can buy two, get one free. Look how pretty that is. Hold on, let me see if I can get this in here to show you guys. Can you guys see that? Oh goodness, I'm going backwards here. Hold on. It's kind of hard to see with the shadow that I have in my room. You see the shadow? But it does say, I can't say I love you enough, so here's your reminder, right? So we're gonna let this dry, and I'm going to attempt to put some cute things in here. I'm not sure how well this is gonna go, so I might just end up doing this. We're just gonna do this for now. It's okay, you can stay after school. She said, sorry, I'm late. Oh my gosh, Sonia, that's funny. Okay, let me take the tag off of this one at least. Yay! I'm glad you got this one. I think it's adorable. So guess what? We're just gonna shove these in here. It works, it's fine. It totally works, you guys. Okay. The reason I did that, because I was going to put some of these in here. I think it would be super cute, but I kind of don't want to tear them apart. They're so pretty. So I could cut them off and I could put them in here, but y'all, look, the reason I shoved these in there this way is because I tried finding my foam block to put in here. 0 foam blocks to be found. I have like 10 million of them from Dollar Tree, and the only one I found was the cup one that kind of goes up at an angle for a planted pot, whatever. Y'all, I tried to cut it into pieces. Here are my pieces. This would have been really funny because I would have had to glue like all of these little half ones in here. And then I have no idea how it would have turned out. So we're just going to shove this in here for now, right? We're just not going to talk about it. We're just going to leave it like that because it looks cute, right? 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 Tell me it looks cute. Yes. See, I wanted to do stones. That was my original one, but obviously today, Brie can't find anything. It's fine. It's fine though. So the next one we're going to do is, oh, let me see. Did I check that to see? Okay. Oh no, I was going to do the other one, not this one. I was going to do, this transfer has 2 different things on it. So let me show you the 2 sayings. One of them says, pour yourself a cup of ambition by Dolly Parton. And then this one says, whatever you're thinking, think bigger. So I'm actually going to use this one because I think this little cup right here, this little mug, would be super cute. Call it Bruno. This would be so cute with a plant in it. Did you guys see my little plant one the other day? Look, it holds it perfectly for you. Well, let me fuzz it just a little bit more. All right, so we're gonna set that on here. I'm gonna have to get another succulent, but we will make do with a fake plant today. Okay, and we are going to be using Shimmer Melon. So we could use the exact same color if you wanted to use the same color, that gold, rose gold one, but I'm just trying to show you guys different colors so you can see which one you like the best. Now, Shimmer Melon is like a pink, it actually looks just like Sunset Drive, except it's a shimmer. So it's like a pink coral, really pretty color. All right, so let's scrape that off. Salmon, maybe is that a better color? It's like a salmon, a shimmer salmon. Thank you. I am using paste. Yep, I'm just using paste today. All right, let's pull this little guy off. How cute! Look how cute, it like fits so perfectly. Whatever you're thinking, think bigger. And we're going to add water on top of this. Same thing, I'm gonna take my little napkin and I'm gonna wipe off as much of that shimmer as I can before I go and I use my board eraser on the back. Okay, so now those two are drying. We're already down 2 projects, you guys. Moving right along. So the third one we're gonna do, so here's the vase if you guys are just popping on. Here's the vase and here is the, did I touch it? No, I didn't. There's the other one. So I'm gonna use, actually I need that color. Baby, come back. Can y'all see that? Kind of. Okay, close enough. So we're actually gonna use these 2 colors. So this is Bumblebee and this is Sunset Drive. Love these 2 colors, but we're going to make a little bit of like a sunset background. And then we're gonna use this one where it says, here comes the sun. So we're gonna paint today. We're gonna paint today the mugs. Everyone in my family is getting a mug for Christmas. Oh, that's too funny. Ah, you wish you were this quick. You'd get a lot more done. I know, right? Well, sometimes you just get with the program every now and then. I don't know what happens. Yes, you can totally do it in ink as well. The keyword is love. Love. All right, my yellow is a tad bit funny. Let me scoop some out over here. I'm gonna scoop some out into the lid. And I have some distilled water, just because I want to thin it out just a tad bit. And I'm using it in the lid because even if I close up the lid, you guys, perfectly fine for it to fall back into the jar itself. Not a big deal. All right, so now that I have that a little bit more watered down, I can paint with it. And I'm just gonna quickly wipe it, not wipe it, but spread it out across the top. And that is Bumblebee. Okay. All right, so now that that is done, I'm gonna come back in with Sunset Drive towards the bottom. So I'm gonna wash out my brush real quick. No, the paste does not have to be baked in the oven. That's just ink. So these little mugs, like I said, I wanna put a little plant in it. So that's gonna be kind of what I'm gonna do. So actually, let me see if I can put one of these in here. I'll just put one sideways so you guys can see. Let's cut some of these off. Some fuzz down my face. Ah, there goes my, what was that? Okay. Let me cut some of these stems off to show you guys what I mean. Oh, I need to finish this first. Hold on. I don't want the paint to dry, the paste to dry. Let me grab a little bit of the Sunset Drive here. And we're gonna put it down here on the bottom. Let me spray a tad bit of water there. Kind of thin it out just a bit. And I do want it to be a little bit more on the wet side so that way it's easier to blend. Okay, so now I'm just kind of blending the two together a little bit. Looks like I just might be okay. I'm gonna kind of arch it here in the middle where the two are mixing. Okay, let me wash that off. I'm gonna grab maybe just a little bit more yellow so I can get it about where I want it to be, okay? I'm gonna add a little bit more yellow up here at the top. Oops. You can totally do the sides as well. I completely forgot to do the sides. Sometimes when I paint, no, not sometimes. I usually always forget the sides. Like on a canvas, well, no, I guess not all the time. I just wasn't sure if I wanted to paint the sides or not. Like on a canvas, I'll always paint the sides, but sometimes when I'm doing this, I don't remember. All right, so just bringing this over, mixing it in just a bit more, and I think I just might be okay with that. Okay, so check it out. Let me wipe that off and get some of this part fixed. We'll get the bottom part done real quick on this side too. And then I can kind of mix the colors a little bit there. Okay. Sure. Looks good. It's fine. We're all good. All right, I'm gonna close those up. I'm gonna let that dry and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna fix this little thing. Can you use ink instead and heat set in case it gets wet? Okay, so here's the thing about the cup, right? So once it's dried, it's not coming off. Even if I were to spray water on it, it's not gonna like come off unless you actually rub it off. So even if you wanted to go and wash it, like rinse out the cup, change the, the water with the flowers in it, you can totally do that. It should still stay on. If you want to use ink, you can use ink and heat set it. That's totally fine. Like if you were planning on, I don't know, maybe doing a cup to drink out of, you could do that. My one red flower, maybe I can find a second one. Oh, I have one. No, that's not one. Okay, so something like that. My things are not glued down in there, you guys, because it's supposed to be filled with a succulent. That is my plan. Is I'm going to take it, go get another succulent and do that. But there's just kind of an idea of what you can do with it. Like, so you don't have to use, it as a mug, like to drink out of. You can just use it to put some type of flowers in it. Anyways, I think it's cute. So this is the first one we did. Our thing is almost done drying. We put, I can't say I love you enough. So here is your reminder. You can't quite see it with the glare that I have. It's like sitting right at that line between the two. And then we also did a little mug for Again, I want to put a succulent in it. I think it's going to look, shoot, that was loud. Ah! I told you it was heavy. It's a heavy duty glass vase, you guys. It really is. Thank you. Yes, you can totally use etching cream with these transfers. I have. I was gonna, well, see, I don't do it a lot. I actually am going to do it on this with our lemonade. I know it kind of looks more like a beer mug, but it's totally going to turn into a lemonade pitcher. We got the lemonade transfer for club this month. Actually, let me show you. I am going to etch on this. So I think that's going to turn out awesome. Let me see. Where did it go? I'm sure it's here somewhere. Oh, that's not it. Okay, well, it's here somewhere. I'll get it out and I'll find it tomorrow, or I'll do it later. Oh, here is another one we can do. So this is the one we used yesterday, and it has all of these lemons, like a full slice and then like the little half slice. So I can take this and I can etch it onto the glass. And then the other one says lemonade. Something lemonade. Actually looks like that. Okay. So that is coming. We are going to do etching cream on that. No Riley right now. She is downstairs playing. She is. She's downstairs playing. It's on the container behind me. Oh yeah, that thing. Ice cold lemonade is what it says. So I'm just gonna hit this with the dryer real quick. Ah. And I smudged a piece, so I'm just trying to fix that. Oops. And then we're gonna actually use a little bit of surface wax to put on top of it, so that way the transfer doesn't peel up any of the paste we put down. Some Malibu and grenadine to that lemonade. Ooh, yummy. How am I going to do it? Are you going to do it tonight? I don't know. It depends on if Riley is going to come up here with me. Sometimes I have to change plans last minute. If she comes up here with me, I'm not doing etching cream. Just as I don't like the smell myself. It gets to me a little bit. So I gotta make sure I have everything that I can, that the room's ventilated well and stuff like that. So anyways, can you repaint or ink over it? So I have not done that yet, but I have heard people add ink to the etching cream that they apply. We'll have to test it out, right? I have a little mason jar here, like just from Dollar Tree, so we'll have to test that out as well. I have my etching cream right here too, but we will try all those things so that way you guys can try it, okay? What flavor Malibu? Does it even matter, Sonia? Does it even matter? Just anything. Any flavor. All right, so this is surface wax. We are going to apply it to this entire palette sign, which, by the way, you guys, this is a palette sign you can get on my website, okay? So if you end up liking these 3 transfers and you want to grab them, this palette sign is also on the website, okay? So just type in the word love, and I will send you the details with the links if you need them, as well as all the colors we use today. Okay. So now we're going to take this transfer and we're going to fuzz it real quick. No, the etching does not hurt the screen. The glass picture tonight? What is the glass picture? I don't know what that means. Hi, you guys. Okay, so hit the heart button for me. And let's put this on here, maybe like right there. I actually have a super cute ribbon that's gonna go well with this, with these two colors. So I'm gonna grab that in a second. Okay, and we're gonna use black over this. Over all of it. We're just gonna do it all in black. And then, like I said, I'm gonna grab the ribbon, we're gonna cut a few strips, and we're just gonna do a little messy bow. Ta-da! And let me put that back on. Let's get ready to pull this up. Let me make sure it looks good. A little spot. Okay. It's like a little spot that didn't want to come off. All right. Oh no. No, I left it too long up here. Y'all, what's wrong with me? Okay. I took too long trying to fix the other one, the other side. Okay, so let's go ahead and clean this off. That actually looks really, really good. Okay. Let me clean this transfer while the black paste is still somewhat wet. Makes it just a whole lot easier to clean, you guys. So let me clean that. We're gonna let that dry. And I'm gonna go grab my other, the other ribbon. I literally think it's the same colors. Like, it's gotta be like the exact same colors, but let's show you these things real quick. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Which one do you like the best? Which one is your favorite? I think they're all adorable, of course. Yay, we do. We have these two colors. And that's like almost the same color. Like pretty much. Maybe this color. Let me see. Well, that color's practically the same one. Okay. So, look, I had this one, and it's yellow and pink, but it's not quite the same colors as those two. Although it looks very close, this is actually the color that's on the bottom, okay? But it would have been cute because I have the pink that goes with it, and I have the yellow behind me that we're gonna use. The greenery. Thank you. All right, let's turn on the glue gun, get that warmed up while we put on our bow. They all did come out pretty cute, didn't they, though? I love it. Okay, so we're gonna do I think that's about good. We're gonna cut this one here. And I'm gonna get my yellow behind me. We're gonna do the yellow just a tad bit shorter. Okay, let me cut that one. And what other color should we use? Maybe we'll just use some white. I think that might actually look okay. We'll put it on the very front. It's kind of a sheer white. Okay, and let's go ahead and cut the ends. And cut the other ends. And that will help us out a ton. So now, let me scoot these over. Okay, so I have two of each of these, okay? The pink ones are the longest, so those are going to be the ones in the back. Oops, didn't quite cut all the way through. Okay, so those are gonna be in the back. Then we're gonna go with the yellow. And then we're gonna go with the white. Oops. The white is a little bit longer. Let's cut that down. That's better. Okay, I'm just gonna squeeze them together. Okay, and I do have, what did I buy? Oh, zip ties. I did buy some zip ties not too long ago, yesterday. So that way if I didn't have the color I needed in, what are they called? The pipe cleaners, then I can use this. My transfer cleaning setup, it's just a bath mat. Yeah, it's just a bath mat. The drawer is really dirty because I just changed out my bath mats. So it's a disaster at the moment. All right, so there is our bow. Okay, and I'm actually gonna take some of this pink one on top, this coral color, and that's what we're gonna use to cover up that center piece. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut off a little piece. I'm gonna tri-fold it. Put it around that center part. And this is where our handy dandy glue gun comes in to play. Okay, and if you have this glue gun, it is extremely hot, so always be careful, you guys. I use our little mini squeegees. Since they're silicone, it is awesome. And I can just wipe and swipe that, like spreading the glue if I have to. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and glue it on our project. I think it's so cute. I actually would probably add a couple more of this pink color. If I could, I would add a couple more of the pink color to it. Oh, the Here Comes the Sun. I know, it's super cute. I love the board. Did you get it at Dollar Tree? No, this board I actually sell on my website. And it's super cute, you guys. Look, you could turn it into a little mini tray and just get you some handles, because I do have those. I mean, I've done that before. It comes out really cute. Thank you. All right. I am feeling like I need just a little bit more pink on it. Let's see if we can just cut one more section of it and glue it on the back. I don't know if that'll work or not, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Oh, I sure hope that those are going the right way. Okay. Oops, sorry, I don't know what happened. I definitely think this extra thing is needed. So what I'm gonna do, you guys, I'm actually going to just use a, what is it called? A pipe cleaner. Since it's going in the back, it doesn't really matter what color. So I'm gonna use a pipe cleaner, and I'm just going to squinch it together. Okay, I'm gonna cut that off, and we're gonna glue it behind it. We're not even going to adjust the other bow. It will just stay like this. Okay. We can pull them out just a bit more. I think it looks good. Now, I do need to add another pink around it, so that's all I'm gonna do. Let's go around it one more time just to glue them together. But I didn't undo anything. It's totally fine. All right. Okay. Flip it on over. Glue this down. And gluing this other side. All right, y'all. We are done, pretty much. Let me hold it there for a second. Thank you. I'm not sure when I'm gonna be able to do the picture. Again, it just comes down to if I'm able to do it, if I have all the supplies ready. Because I do have to bring in some type of water pan to clean off, like to wash off the edge cream. So, all right, let me stretch these back out and let's glue this on. Turn that off. I'm going to hold that down for a second. I definitely think it had needed just a little bit more pink, and I'm loving it. I love it, you guys. It's so cute. All right, hit the heart button for me. Look at it. I love it. Ah, a lost a eucalyptus piece. So, check it out. Which one do you love the most now? I do think that they are all super cute, and I love this whatever you want to call this centerpiece. It does say on there, I can't say I love you enough, so here's your reminder. I think it's super cute. You could put it on both sides. If you absolutely wanted to etch it in there, you could etch it in there and then give this as a gift or put it on the dining room table just so everybody can admire it and see it and read it every day. This I plan on taking and finding a succulent to put in this little mug. Super cute. And then I absolutely love the way that this came out. And we just painted the background with 2 colors, Bumblebee on top, Sunset Drive on the bottom, and with our paintbrush, and just add a little bit of water and then just mix them together. So painting it while it's wet and mixing it while it's wet is definitely what is needed. Okay? Yay! I'm so glad you guys like it. Okay. Type in the word love, because that was the original project I was doing, and then I decided just to add on 2 other projects just because why not, you guys? Why not? This one has become my favorite out of the 3 though, okay? So type in the word love. I will send you the details for all 3 designs. Remember, it is buy 2 transfers, get 1 free. So if you like this one and you like this one, you can get a 3rd one free. If you're not particularly fond of that one, swap it out. Just hit delete and then find another size A transfer. Okay? Yay! Aw, hi Enza. Love you too. Awesome. Okay, guys, well, that is going to be it. Hit the heart button if you didn't. Type in the word love, and then I will see you guys later on this evening, okay? It is Friday, and I do believe my sister's going to the skating rink, so I don't know if we're going to take Riley or not. So if we do, I may either be on earlier or later this evening, okay? I'm not quite sure, but to get the notifications, type the word live, L-I-V-E. I send out a text notification via Telegram, so you do need the app, like just a couple minutes before I go live. So that way you have a heads up like, hey, I'm going live, jump on when you can. Okay? So that is there if you want to type that in. Thank you. All right, y'all. I will see y'all later on this evening, okay? Bye, y'all.